I believe we have Moe. Moe, you're Muslim, right? Yo, talk to me.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Did you have a question?
Yes. The guy speaking, is he, can you see me or?
Yeah, he can hear you. He can definitely hear you.
Can you see me?
No, we can see his blackness, darkness.
Okay. So this speaker, is he an Arab? Because I just tuned in. I was sleeping. I just spoke up because I tried to get this done earlier. You said you couldn't. I just woke up and tuned into your channel, and I can hear an Christian Prince. Is he an Arab?
Yes, he's an Arab. He's an Arab. Did you have a specific question to Christian Prince?
Well, I just tuned in and I heard speaking about Shaitan or something like that.
Okay.
Is he referring to a Shaitan or the Shaitan?
Do you know what? I would rather just move from that topic, because that's the topic that Omar has been trying to deal with. I know that you've emailed me prior that you definitely wanted to get on and actually challenge Christian Prince. So is there something prior that you wanted to challenge Christian Prince on? So we can have a nice, productive conversation.
No, I just want to jump on because you said that no Muslim was willing to confront.
Okay, so stay on the line for a little bit. Stay on the line for a little bit. I'm pretty sure that Christian Prince may have a particular challenge for you, and see if you can respond and answer the question. Yeah. All right. So let me go.
Yeah.
Stay there for the time being. I know we've got a lot of panel members want to get in. I'm going to go to somebody who hasn't had their voice heard so far. I'm going to go to Gabs first, then I'm going to go to Buddha Bing. So Gabs, go ahead.
Just a quick one from me. I've just been listening. Brother Christian Prince has been dropping from fire. So I'm just listening. I'd rather leave it for some of the other Christians to get their questions and stuff.
Oh.
I'm just a spectator.
Okay, perfect. All right, let me quickly go to Yusuf. Yusuf, go ahead, Yusuf.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, great. Are you the Christian Prince?
No, I'm not. Just ask your question, and then I'll get Christian Prince to respond.
Right. I have a few questions before, but you guys can move on. I'll ask my question 5 minutes later, okay?
Okay. Can you ask a question now? Because I want to dedicate all the questions right now to Muslims. So make sure that my Muslim audience have an opportunity to speak rather than the Christians and everybody else.
So if you have any questions right now, you can ask me, and I can ask you my question later. Okay?
So you are a Muslim, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So did you have any questions for Christian Prince?
I did watch a few of his videos before. I mean, one of them was pretty deceptive. He was like, there was a urban dated copy of the Birmingham transcript with a page of the Quran. Do you remember that?
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe it ranged it from like what, 700 to like 740, which was like inside the range of the prophet's being. Like 700, 740 is specific to after he became a prophet, it's the range. Which means like, it's a range before his prophet, during his prophet. The Christian Prince, he used that as an argument, like, the Quran was there before Islam. It was at 700. It was within that range, but it was within a range before the prophet. Like, he acted as if the range was like also in the prophethood, during the prophethood, which it was. But he deceptively said it was out of the range, even though he ignored the rest. And I was just tricking people. Like, You serious?
Okay.
Just what
I think
I've seen from him so far.
all right. I believe that the range was, prior to his prophethood and a little bit into his prophethood. But I'm gonna just, stay away from that.
If you can tell me, please, what he said, because I didn't understand what he said. For me, it's not clear.
So basically, he's stated that you've made a video about the Birmingham manuscripts, and you stated that the Birmingham manuscripts is during, 700 AD, which is prior to the prophethood of Muhammad. And I think his dates mixed up. So I think that Birmingham manuscript actually predates the time frame of when Muhammad was supposedly a prophet, and during his prophethood and a little bit afterwards. But please correct me.
First of all, I'm not the one who said that. I was reading an article in front of us. It says, etc., 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 and it says that this is the date of the letter, not of the ink. The letter is different story. You see, if you go and look at the verses, which is one page. I mean, the Muslims, they are making a big story of it. It's just one page, two side, and it's written with Arabic, which have vowels and dots. In the time of Muhammad, there was no vowels and no dots, and this is something was added after the Quran, which means for sure the writing have nothing to do with the time of Muhammad, but the letter is exist from before Muhammad he became a prophet or announced himself a prophet. Because remember, Muhammad, he lived the first 40 years of his life not as a prophet. So Muslim, they start quoting for us saying that Muhammad is born in the year of etc. But remember, Muhammad, he was for 40 years not a prophet. However, you Muslims, you made a big story of little paper is not considered even as a manuscript for a very simple reason. For it is not an original Quran and is not written in the language of your prophet. Where is the manuscript of the Quran? We don't have it. The Muslim right now, they have a book, it's called the Quran or the Mus'haf, which is written by many Muslims, and the most popular one is called the Mus'haf Uthman. If we go to Mus'haf Uthman, let me open page number 8. Hold on. In page A, and this gentleman, he can open his Quran with me, please. In page A, it says, not me saying, remember, I'm not the one saying that. This is you Muslims. تعريف بهذا المصحف الشريف. Introduction to this Mus'haf. This Mus'haf is written according to Riwayat Hafs, according to the report of Hafs, the son of Sulaiman ibn al-Mughira al-Asadi al-Kufi, according to Asim ibn Abi Nujud al-Kufi, according to an Abi Abdul Rahman Abdullah ibn Habib al-Sulma, according to Uthman, according to Ali, according to Zayd, according to Abi Ka'b, according to the Prophet. Now, if we go and see the last name mentioned, which Muslims are trying to copy the Quran from him, his name is Hafs ibn Sulaiman. If we go and check the Islamic books about Hafs ibn Sulaiman, we will find that Hafs is accused by the Muslims to be a fraud. And not only that, Hafs ibn Sulaiman, any hadith he come with is rejected automatically. Is not weak, no, is not weak. His hadith is rejected, is thrown in the garbage immediately. Why? Because Hafs, he is a false fraud man according to the Muslims. So if the Muslims, they agree, and if the Muslims they say to us that Hafs is the one we read the Quran from, is a kadhab, which means he's a liar. Let me show you. This is Musnad Ahmad. This is Musnad Ahmad. This is not my book.
Sorry, Christian Prince, could I get you to share it on your screen? I don't believe it's actually sharing on your. Oh no, yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah.
I spoke soon. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'll give the reference because Musnad Ahmad has Sahih and Da'if and the mix. You have to give the hadith. I know which one it is.
What he's
Also,
saying?
so I can authenticate it.
Okay, so basically he wants the reference to make sure that the
reference, my friend, and the reference in the front of you, I'm showing you. Let me get you in this case, because this is Google. I cannot. The link is so long. Let me get you different web page where the link can be short, and you can see, and you can get.
to you directly because it's hard when you have someone else saying what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, my friend, but let me ask you first. Is it true that you Muslims believe that Hafs is a kadhab? Yes or no? Do you believe that Hafs is a liar? Yes or no?
Okay, before I do that, let me address your points that you already addressed of the Birmingham transcript. Okay, first you said that they don't have the marks, but the thing is, they didn't have the diatric about marks like alif, kasra, dhamma. They didn't have those, and the Birmingham transcript, it doesn't have the alif, fatha, dhamma. It doesn't have that, but it does have, for a noon, just a dot for that. It just asks for that. Even for it only has like a noon and that. It doesn't have for a fat. I'm seeing right over here for a fat. They don't have it. So like they don't have the marks as you said. Usually, I don't know what you said regarding that. And when you said about Hafs and Asim, he was just weak in hadith, and even this is pretty rare. I only heard it like once. It's not even that well known among the scholars.
All right.
So like, where do you this from? Muslims say that we're first you say he's a liar. You have to substantiate this claim from the scholars of hadith, and then show us their reason, because sometimes they were weak in hadith because there was like Abu Hanifa. They said he's weak in hadith. The reason was because he lived in Kufa and there were liars who would narrate from him, but there was no way to know if they were saying the truth. So the transmissions, people claiming to narrate from him were liars. That's why the scholars used to not take from them on the fear that it was fabricated against them.
My friend, you did not quote for me. You did not quote for me one scholar. He said that his hadith is weak. They did not say his hadith is weak. They said he is a kadhab, matrukul hadith. His hadith is rejected, and they call him kazzab. They did not call him that somebody is quoting from him. And not only that, they said he is a thief. And not only that, they said he is a fraud. And not only that, they said he steals books from people and he copied them and he never returned them, and he claimed that those are his books. So what are you talking about? وقال البخاري تركوه وقال مسلم متروك وقال النسائي ليس بثقة. Let me translate for you. Al-Bukhari, he said they left him, they reject him. Muslim said they reject him, they left him. An-Nisa'i said he is not a trustworthy and he should not write the hadith. And then it says وقال في موضع آخر متروك وقال صالح ابن محمد البغدادي لا يكتب حديثه. We should not even write down his hadith. وحديثه كلها مناكير. All his hadith, it's a pure lie. They did not say the hadith somebody reported. They said his hadith. So you are trying to fabricate answer is not exist. And now in front of us, all the reference is showing. By the way, I'm going to post the link. This is your Islamic Ahl al-Hadith website. Go and read the reference yourself, and you will see how you Muslims, you keep saying the same thing. Look, read with me. It says قال عبد الرحمن بن يوسف بن خراش كذاب متروك الحديث. He is a liar. He is a liar. He didn't say they are lying about. No, he said he is a liar. متروك يضع الحديث. He fabricate hadith. So and the funny, you just admitted that his hadith is weak. So look at this. Look at this lie, guys. I want you to show me 1 week hadith. Listen, Titan, please. If you can show me, it's a challenge. Can you show me 1 week hadith of Hafs? Just one. You said his hadith is weak. Can you show me 1 week hadith of Hafs?
Okay. Christian Prince, if I can get you to do us a favor so he has the opportunity to verify this. If I can get you to post the link in your chat section.
Sure.
So they hopefully see it. So let's continue with the conversation. Yusuf, if you need some time, I'm going to go over to somebody else, right? So I'm going to give you some time to read this information. Let me go over now to Buddha Bing. Buddha, did I get you to come on?
Oh, wait, I can do it.
You can do it.
I can respond to his claims.
Are you sure?
He talks and he doesn't let me address them. He just keeps on going.
Okay.
But okay. So first of all, during the transcript, I told him about that, and he said Hafs and Asim was a weak transmitter in hadith only. There's hadith and Quran, and for hadith, you need to be trustworthy and you need to have a good memory. And there are multiple reasons, but in the thing he shared, it only shows that they say he's weak in hadith, but they don't say why. And only one guy says why. Like out of the notable scholars I can see, they're saying, he's people don't take from him, he's weak in hadith. But they don't say why. There's this one Yusuf bin Abdurrahman, I never heard about all the scholars. And I asked him, who is this? He keeps on going, he just rambles on. And he doesn't even tell me where he gets this Yusuf. He doesn't even tell me who he is. All the major scholars, all they say is that he's rejected, they don't take from him. And they don't say why. But then we see that the context is actually from a city, from Kufa. And in the city of Kufa, there was this other scholar, his name is Abu Hanifa. He's actually one of the 4 imams who are the leaders of the schools of thought in Islam. Most of the Muslims in the world, they follow 4 schools of thought. And those 4 imams, he was one of them. And he was weak in hadith. He was weak in hadith, by the way. It's narrations from the Prophet in Islam. 2 things make up the religion: the Quran and the hadith. The saying, the Quran, the word of Allah, and the word of the Prophet. So he was hadith. And the reason Abu Hanifa was weak in hadith, he used to say he's weak in hadith, because the people of Kufa were liars. They were actually the same people who killed the grandson of the Prophet. They left him, and they're the Shia. They're the other minor sect in Islam. They're the people who originated from them. In this same city, we see that he is from the same city. The scholars, major scholars, don't say why he's rejected in hadith. And we see he's from Kufa, just like Abu Hanifa. And we can deduce that since the scholars don't say anything, the people of Kufa were liars, and therefore he was weak. Because the people of Kufa, they were liars, they couldn't trust any narrations coming from him.
Okay.
It's way too risky. They can't do it. But this guy, he doesn't show the fact that he doesn't show context. He hides the context. He shows one part, doesn't show you the other.
Okay, so I'm going to get Christian.
Actually, show the real story.
I'm going to get Christian Prince.
There's 7 riwayah, 7 dialects the Quran was revealed in. There's 6 other reciters. Even if he tries to tackle this one reciter, there's 6 other. You'll have to prove them. But even with this, because their recitations were preserved, but even with this reciter, he didn't even do it properly, and he didn't even. There's no reason the scholars say why he was weak. You think the Muslims say he was weak in hadith. What does that mean? First of all, this is Quran. Second of all, hadith. Multiple reasons. None of the scholars said why. If the scholars didn't say why, who are you to say why? And we see that he's from Kufa, who are made up of liars. So why are you saying this? You're just making stuff up. Your own desires.
Okay, so I'm going to get Christian Prince to respond.
Okay, guys, listen to this. This guy, he said they are saying that he is weak, but they don't say why. I mean, I showed him in front of him on the screen. They are saying he is a liar, and they said he's weak. They did not say he's weak. They said he is a liar, fabricator. He's a fabricator. He's a scam. He's a fraud. This is what they did not say. He's weak. They did not say. Where do you get this word from? Can you show me where it says he's weak? They said he is. It's in the front of you on the screen. وَكَانَ حَفْص أقرأ من أبي بكر وكان كذابا, and he is a liar. So you Muslims, you took the Quran from someone you believe he is a liar. So you are saying to me that Hafs used to lie about the hadith, but he was honest about the Quran. How in the world can happen that a person, he is a liar and a good person at the same time? How we cannot trust him about the hadith and we call him a liar, but yet we can trust him about the Quran? And as you know, the Quran is more important than the hadith. If I go right now to the judge and I say to him, I have a guy who got busted many times, and he is very well known that he is a scammer, he is a fraud, he has many felony, he even steal books. Read with me. He says that he steal books, he copy books, he is a thief. This is what you Muslims saying, and you are saying to me scholars did not say that. I just showed you. This is the book of Musnad Ahmad. Musnad Imam Ahmad is not a scholar. Is he what? He is a Zakir Naik. This is Musnad Ahmad. He is saying وَكَانَ حَفْص. Read with me. Let me zoom in. Maybe you have a weak vision, my friend. وَكَانَ حَفْص أَقْرَأُ مِنْ أَبِي بَكْرٍ وَكَانَ كَذَّابًا. وَكَانَ what? كَذَّابًا. Do you know what كَذَّابًا mean? He is a liar. So you Muslims today, you got your book from a guy described by your highest scholar. Who is the one who's talking? Not a Christian Prince. That is your books reporting that. So you Muslims, when you say all his hadith is rejected, not weak, rejected. Now you say to me his hadith is weak. Can you show me one weak hadith of this man? You cannot. Why? Because you Muslims dump all his hadith immediately, for he is a liar. Otherwise, I have a challenge for you, my friend. Show me right now one hadith of this man Hafs is considered to be weak, not rejected. Can you show me one?
I didn't see the scholars took this hadith. First of all, listen, you absolutely went past that. Which scholar said he was weak? Which scholar? And even if he's a major scholar.
Let me read for you the names. Let me read for you the names. Obviously, you have a bad hearing, my friend. Let me start from the beginning. You said you have the hadith from the you have the link. Let me read for you all the names you wish. There's hundreds of names, and you are asking me which scholar. All of them, they are scholars. Let us see.
Yeah.
Read with me. Read with me. قال عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله بن أبي حمد فيما كتب إليه عن أبي متروك الحديث. His hadith is rejected. I just quote for you at least 3 names. Let us continue. وقال عمر بن محمد بن شعيب الصابوني عن حنبل بن إسحاق عن أحمد بن حنبل عن أحمد بن حنبل. Take a note. This is أحمد بن حنبل. وقال عثمان بن أحمد بن السماك عن حنبل بن إسحاق from أحمد بن حنبل. It is maybe it's fine. وقال علي بن الحسن بن حيان فيما قرأه بخط أبيه عن يحيى عن all those names, and you are asking me for a name. All those are names, all of them. So why you are saying to me scholars did not say that? وقال النسائي ليس بثقة. النسائي, he said he is not a trustworthy. Do you know what trustworthy mean? He is not trustworthy. What does that mean? He's a fraud. Because when I say you are not trustworthy, it means you are a bad person. And then he said, وَلَا يُكْتَبُ حَدِيثَهُ. And hadithahu should not be written, should not be accepted at all, rejected. And look what Muslim, what about Muslim? وَقَالَ Muslim, مَتْرُوك. Muslim said that, not me. Muslim, Matruk. وقال البخاري. Do you know al-Bukhari? Have you ever heard of al-Bukhari? Maybe you heard of Obama, maybe you heard of Trump, but suddenly you did not hear about al-Bukhari. وقال البخاري تركوه. I'm not the one is giving the reference. This is your Muslim website. Taraku, they reject him. Al-Bukhari, Muslim, An-Nisa'i, and you are saying to me the scholar did not say that. Should I jump from the window to make you accept what I'm saying? Don't accept, my friend. This is your website. This is your Muslim article, and you Muslim saying that, not me. I'm just sharing with you what I know. Go ahead.
It's like Bukhari and Muslim. They said Taraku. Matruk means that he's rejected, but they don't say why he's rejected. Why?
I don't care. I don't care. Obviously, he's matruk. That means he is rejected, which means he's a liar. And they said later, what do you mean they did not say? Read with me. وقال صالح. Listen. They are saying to you why. They said وقال صالح ابن محمد البغدادي لا يكتب حديثه وأحاديثه كلها مناكير. Do you speak Arabic? Do you know what manakir mean? Do you know what manakir mean?
Listen.
No. I'm asking you. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic? Or I'm talking to myself. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic or not? Do you know Arabic or not?
Which scholar?
Do you know? My friend. I want you to answer me first. Do you know Arabic or I'm reading to myself? Do you know what the word manakir mean? What manakir mean?
Yo, Yusuf. Yeah, Yusuf. Okay, hold on. I want to know. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get your questions answered. But the first question is, can you read Arabic? Yes or no? Just real quickly. Yusuf, can you read Arabic?
He don't.
So no.
He don't. Suddenly he will go dead now.
So so you do read Arabic, yeah? So now I want to know, since you can read Arabic, yeah?
So what manakir mean? What manakir mean? I'm asking him, what manakir mean?
What does this word here that was circling right here, what does this word here mean? Munakir, what does it mean? Just quickly, just bear with me. What does the word munakir mean right here? What does it mean? What does the word munakir mean?
Manakir. What manakir mean? He will not hear you, my friend, and he will not hear me. Suddenly he went deaf.
Wait, how does it have to do with anything?
It have to do. You ask me where they are saying he's a liar. I'm showing you. I am showing you. So what you are talking about? What do you mean? What this is have nothing to do? You asked me for the names of the scholars. They said that about him. I quote for you the highest Islamic scholars, starting from al-Bukhari, with Muslim, with Ibn Hanbal, with Imam Ahmad, and now you are saying to me, look, read with me. وقال عبد الرحمن بن يوسف المخراش كذاب. He is a liar. What do you want it more clear than this? Why you Muslim you say about a guy who is a great guy for you? Why you call him kadhab? Kadhab mean a liar. Do you agree or not?
Wait. What's his name?
Yeah, can we maybe just study the text a little bit more? Questions?
I don't.
Yeah, I think we may have to do that, okay? Because
okay. Let's just forget.
Yeah, forget the topic. Forget the topic. All right. Anyway, next question.
hold on.
Next question.
Disprove the other one.
Hold on.
This doesn't even disprove. So
hold on. I just want to know if you do speak Arabic. What does the word kadhab mean?
Kadhab.
Kadhab?
Yeah.
Kadhab means liar.
So over here, Christian Prince.
Yeah, but listen. The thing is, okay. Look, the thing is, like, what most of them just say he's, and the most major scholars in that, I can read it right now. You can read it yourself. They just say that he's rejected. His hadith wasn't written. None of them say why. So you're saying he's a liar, but you don't even know why. But then we see the people of Kufa were liars. Abu Hanifa was the same reason his hadith was rejected. So you're actually wrong on this, and you have actually a weak basis because it shows that the people of Kufa were liars. So you have a weak basis. Basically wrong.
Right, it's me who is weak. You see, all your scholars agree that he is rejected, and he is rejected for a reason. Why he's rejected? He is rejected, not somebody reporting about him. He is rejected, and they say to you why, and you are saying to me I have a weak base. What are you talking about? You are the one who have a weak logic. It's in the front of you. It says that his hadith is rejected, and you say to me they don't say why. Is that my problem? Obviously it is clear why. I am rejected my story to you. If I tell you a story, you reject my story, it means you reject how authentic I am. You reject how trustworthy I am. This is why you reject my story. He did not say we reject someone. He said about him, he said he is rejected. He is, and they accuse him to be a liar. And not only that, they accuse him. Read with me carefully. قال ابن سليمان عن شعبة sorry. قال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتابا فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها. He took from me a book and he never returned it, and he used to take up books and he write it down and he claimed it is his own. They accuse him that he's a fraud. He is a fraud. So you Muslims, you get your book, you don't have manuscript, not even a single manuscript. All what you have, a guy exists after Muhammad 200 years, and he was accused to be a thief, to be a fraud, to be a liar, and this is where you get your Quran from. I mean, he is rejected in the court of hadith, he is accepted in the court of Quran. That is the most funny logic Muslims they have, because either you are trustworthy for whatever you say, for you are trustworthy anyway, or you are not trustworthy. So when you say he is not accepted for the hadith, automatically he should not be accepted for the Quran, because the Quran is higher than the hadith, which means it is difficult more to accept somebody to witness for the Quran from witnessing for a hadith, because it's a higher value for the Muslims. But you Muslims do the opposite. You reject him for the hadith, you accept him for the Quran. In the hadith you say he's a liar, he's a fraud, he's a big fat liar, he's a scammer. But in the Quran you say he's good, he's wonderful, he's trustworthy. I mean, this is the most funny religion ever you can come through.
Stanley said, okay, I'll reply to you. So it took you so long just to answer that one question. Who said he's a liar? Out of all those scholars, who said? You finally brought me something.
I just gave you his name. What do you want to get? Do you want me to go and bring you the guy? The guy is dead. وقال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة. If you did not hear about Shu'bah, this is your problem. That's me, because you are not a person who knows your religion. Go and see who is Shu'bah. أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتاب فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها وكان كذاب. And by the way, he is not only the only one. He says that as an example. Read with me carefully. وقال أبو أحمد ابن عدي عن الساجي عن أحمد ابن محمد البغدادي عن يحيى ابن معين. Look how many. كان حفص ابن سليمان he was, and أبو بكر ابن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من بكر وكان كذابا وكان أبو بكر صدوقا. Hafs was a liar and Abu Bakr was trustworthy. And are you going to say to me who said that? After all what I said, all the names I mentioned to you, you will say to me who said that.
Okay, go down and scroll down. Scroll down. Let me see. Okay, look, listen. First of all, out of those 30, you finally found one from Abdurrahman bin Yusuf bin Khurash.
What? Do you understand what he said? I don't understand what he said.
Let me reply. Let me reply. I've been talking for like 5 minutes straight.
Well, you've been talking for about 30. Both of you have been talking for about 45 minutes. Like,
I'm going to talk for like what? I talk. Okay, but listen. Out of those 30 scholars, you only found one that says, get that liar.
No, my friend, I found all of them say I'm liar. You are the one is liar now. Let me get you busted. قال عبد الرحمن ابن يوسف ابن خراش كذاب. This is the first one. Count with me. Count with me. Stop saying. Stop lying. Don't say to me only one said that. All of them they said that. وقال here we continue. وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس في قراءة. وقال أبو أحمد ابن عدي عن الساجي. Look how many. أبو أحمد ابن عدي and the Saji and Ahmad ibn Muhammad al-Baghdadi and Yahya ibn Mu'in. They said that Hafs كان كذابا. So now already I gave you 5. Let me continue. And you are telling me only one? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And then if we go back in the website up, you will see other people they are accusing him to be كذاب, because this is why he is متروك الحديث. Read with me. قال عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله بن ابن أحمد فيما كتب إليه عن أبيه متروك الحديث. I'm not going to waste my time with this guy. Obviously he's a kid.
Okay.
There's no need to waste our time, because all of this is still saying to me he's just weak. I mean, they are saying in his website, in his Islamic website, in their scholars' words, that he is kadhab. They use the word liar, and he says to me, so what?
Exactly. So you know what? Yeah, I think this point to me personally, Yusuf. Okay, this point seems to be proven, categorically, that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's 5, at least 5 different individuals that Christian Prince has mentioned in that chain of narrations that has stated that he is a liar. And I don't know what type of wiggle room that you really want for that. So
that's not true, because the one he quoted with the multiple narrators, it doesn't say he's a liar. I used to, take my books to read and copy the books of the people, like how you would back then in presses. Used to get a book and copy it so then they could do it for themselves without borrowing it. That one with 5 narrators, that didn't even have the word kadhab inside it, first of all, okay? Second of all, he interrupted me. He went on for 10 minutes. Is that how you debate? By just talking over your
yeah, we talk over. What the problem? You can talk over me too, but you are not answering anyway. I keep showing to you that at least now I showed you 5 people. They are saying he's a kadhab. Still, you are saying to me you got me only 1. So why you are lying? Did I show you 5 names or I show you 1?
Hold on. Let me just get this point clear, okay? Because I just want to get this point real clear. Christian Prince, is it possible for you to share on your screen the 5 names?
I am I'm sharing the screen. I was reading in the screen in front of everybody. And not only that, actually, Al-Bukhari, he himself, he said he's rejected. Can you explain to me why he's rejected? Because he's good or because he's bad? A Muslim, he said he's rejected. And Nisa'i, he said, look what Nisa'i said. Laysa bithiqa, he is not a trustworthy. What does that mean? And then we continue. Now, we have already 3. And those are big names. Big names. Those are not small names. We have Al-Bukhari, Muslim, and Nisa'i. And then we continue. Then we go, we find here. Let us read together. وقال عبد الرحمن ابن يوسف ابن خراش كذاب. This is number 4. We continue. وقال الحاكم أبو أحمد ذاهب الحديث, he fabricate hadith. وقال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتابا فلم رده. Shu'bah, he said, he took from me a book and he never returned it. And he used to take books from people and he copy it, which means he copy it and he claim it that this is his own, and he never returned it. Then actually we can show you the reference of that too. وقال أبو أحمد, listen, hold on, let me finish. وقال أبو أحمد, read carefully with me. Abu Ahmad, this is number 6. عن الساجي, this is number 7. عن أحمد ابن محمد al-Baghdadi, this is number 8. عن يحيى ibn Mu'in, this is number 9. كان حفص بن سليمان وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من أبي بكر وكان كذابا وكان what? كذابا. So now I counted for you live in front of you in the screen 9 names saying that he is a liar, and you are telling me where it says that.
Jeez. Case closed. Case closed.
Go back to bed.
Case closed. All right. That's case closed right there. So now let me.
No, it's not case closed. You didn't even explain to me. No, I asked him, who is that scholar? Abdurrahman,
The case is definitely closed now.
My friend, this guy now is going to ask me, give me the ID of those scholars. The scholars, their names in front of you. This is your Muslim website. Go now, hang up, and search and find who they are. They are Muslim. They are the Musnad ibn Ahmad is not good for you. Musnad ibn Ahmad, you know, Ibn Hanbal is not good for you. All those names are not good for you. Bukhari, Muslim, all those names are not good for you. If you do not know who are those scholars, this is not my problem. Those are your scholars, and their names is written there because they are scholars. Do you think the Muslims in their books they will write the name of somebody work in Walmart? They rate the name. They say this guy said for he is a scholar, not because this is a guy who was walking by and he said, oh, Hafs is Kazab. When Muslims quote a person, that's mean he is a scholar. Otherwise, they will not quote him. Anyone who have little brain, he will understand that. If I say the companion of the Muhammad, Abu Huraira, he said, why? Because he is accepted as either a reporter or a scholar. So here, those are trustworthy people by you Muslims. Nobody speak against them. Nobody say they are bad, and they are reporting that Hafs is a liar. You are asking me, can you show me their ID? What about you ask me to invite them to your house? They are dead.
All right, family tree. Yeah, this is what I'm going to say to you guys, okay? Because we've gone way over time, okay? And what I need from you guys is this: to keep your mics muted at all time. You already know, okay? You guys should know the rules already, okay? When we've got our Titans speaking, okay, you keep your mics muted. All right, we've invited them onto this platform. Keep your mics muted, okay? It is actually a privilege to have the opportunity to speak on here as panel members, okay? So rule number 1 is to keep your mics muted at all times until I invite you to speak, all right? Yusuf, I know we're definitely going to have, continue this dialogue, but for now we need to switch it up, okay? So Buddha, we got Buddha in the building. Can I get you to come in and ask Christian Prince a question, please?
Yes. Well, I'm going to try and switch gears up if I may. I've got a few questions, if I may. First time interacting with you, so hello. Can I ask, what denomination of Christian are you?
No, I hear nothing really.
Okay, so the question is, I know you don't like this question at all. I watch your show. So the question is, what denomination of Christian are you?
You see, we as a Christians, for sure, people they have their opinion. Domination, it can be accepted as a school of thought. However, me as a Christian, I follow only the teaching of Jesus Christ. I don't follow any name except his name, because very simple reason. I do not need a middleman. I do not need a priest. I do not need a domination. I do not need a title. I have one name to follow. His name is the Messiah. He is my Lord and he is my Savior. People, they are free to follow whatever they want. I'm speaking about myself. Jesus said, whoever believe in me and he die, he will live. Not whoever believe in a bishop or a priest. I believe in no man. I believe in my God. For every man is a sinner, including me. And the man who trusts a man, he is just for himself. All of us, we are sinners. Then what we expect from a sinner to do? We are sinners. So I follow only the Messiah, and there's no better name under the sun or above the heaven than his name.
Okay. Hopefully that answers your question, Buddha.
Okay. Not really, but you know what's interesting is this gentleman is a Christian, and I haven't heard him spoke for over an hour about any Christianity subjects. He spoke continuously about Islam.
That's because he's an expert on Islam, and if we have an expert on Islam, we want him to talk about Islam.
I'm sure the gentleman can answer for himself, Megatron. Thank you.
Let me answer you, my friend. First of all, my name is a Christian Prince, and all since the topic started, we are talking about Islam. But when you ask me about Christianity, I answered you. So if you give me a question, I will give you the answer. But don't complain about not talking about Christianity when the topic is not about Christianity. It's like you are asking me. It's like you are getting inside a falafel restaurant and you are wondering where's the shrimp.
All right. So, Buddha, can I get you to ask a direct question right now, please?
Yes. Do you speak about any other religions other than Islam?
This is not up to you. I will talk about anything I want. I mean, who are you to tell me what to talk about? Don't talk about Islam. Why?
I'm not telling you, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question, not telling you anything.
I don't understand. What is the question? Say again. What is that? What he said?
So
the question is this: do you speak about any other religions other than Islam?
My friend, I talk about anything come to me through my life. I'm a human being, live in this earth. I'm not an alien. So if there is a reason for me to talk about something else, I talk. However, I have degree. I study Islam. So if you go to an eye doctor, you don't ask him to fix your tooth. This is my specialty, and I talk about things for a reason. Now, if somebody asks me about something else, I will answer based in my knowledge. I don't claim to be a person who is a doctor. I don't claim to be an engineer. I am a specialist. This is my study, and this is what I can help you with. Islam. Do you need any help?
Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, yes, thank you for the answer. Next question I'm going to ask you is, what has interested you about Islam so much? I mean, you said at the beginning of the show that you're a qualified judge in the Sharia court. I'm confused. I mean, if you've got a love for Christianity, you sound like a very intellectual person. I'd assume you would have joined the brotherhood of the church and maybe become but you chose to go to Islam and become a Sharia judge. I'm interested. What interests you in Islam so much?
Well, I said, I don't know if you're listening from the beginning, because as long as you heard this part, I'm sure you heard the other part. I said, Muslims, they accuse us of things, and there's nobody there to answer. So I decided to be the one who answer. As simple as that. I decided to study and search. Either I will convert to Islam if it's a true religion, or I'm going to expose the lies they say. And obviously, it was a total lie. So since I was a child, Muslims, they insult the Christians, they make fun of our Bible, and there's nobody there to answer them, because simply Christians, they are not taught in their churches anything about Islam. If you go to a church anywhere, I don't know what is your religion, or even whatever your religion is, if you kill yourself Buddha, maybe you are a Buddha. If you go to a Buddha temple, do they teach you about Islam? No. So you as a Buddha person, a Muslim, he challenged you and he said something to you against your belief. How you can answer if you never study it? So my job, and this is why I'm here, is to teach people about Islam so they can refute this cult. As simple as that.
Right. You see, if somebody is taking advantage of my religion, i.e., Buddhism, I wouldn't go and learn your religion to teach you about my religion. I would go and learn my religion, being a Buddhist, and tell you about Buddhism. But you've done the opposite.
My friend,
take advantage of Christians, and so what you've done is when they will learn Islam to tell the Muslims about Islam. In fact, you're not promoting Christianity, you're attacking Islam. Is that correct?
I'm not attacking Islam, I'm refuting Islam, because Islam is based on attacking Christianity. So I have no choice but to study Islam, because Islam in the Quran is not a book speaking about Buddha, it's speaking about Jesus, and Jesus is my God. The Quran is not speaking about the women she live in Thailand, it's speaking about Mary, Maryam, the mother of Jesus. The Quran is not speaking about a guy, his name is Musa, who live in Japan. Musa is one of our prophet. So when somebody, he make a book fabricated, collection of lies about my God, about my belief, about what I am for, then I have the right to answer him. If that making you upset, this is your business. I am here to make everybody upset. I don't care who is happy, who's not. I am here to defend the truth, and the truth will set you free. So you are saying to me, well, why you don't go study your religion instead of studying Islam? Who said to you I did not study my religion? But why I want to stop there, and why and how you can fight a disease without studying the disease? Have you ever heard of a scientist? He want to fight the cholera, he want to fight AIDS, but yet he don't want to have it in his laboratory. In order to fight a disease, You have to know what the disease is about. You have to know everything about it. And the more you discover, the more the disease is weaker and you are stronger. You, in your case, you are asking me to live like the bird. It's called the ostrich. When a danger come, what do? You put your head in the sand and you cover your head and you say, okay, I see nobody, so I am safe. But the wolf, he will snap your neck in a second. We don't do that. I am here, a doctor for the sick one with this disease. It's called Islam. You don't like my clinic, don't come.
All right. All right.
Okay, I have a statement, if you allow me. So you said that
one second.
Christianity.
One second, Yusuf. One second, Yusuf.
Let me say something, please.
No, 1 second, Yusuf. Okay.
1 second.
All right. So, you know, I'm gonna pre-warn you guys. Okay, we've been on here for over coming up to about 3 hours now. Okay, Christian Prince has been on his channel for over 5 hours. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know that we've been on for a very long time, and we have to close down or wind down the show soon. I know you guys want us to continue and continue and continue, but we can't do this all night. Okay, I'm going to warn you guys from now. So everybody who hasn't had the opportunity to speak, yeah, please just mute your mic and unmute your mic and mute your mic again, so I know which order I'm going to actually go to, or who I'm going to go to first, second, and third. All right. So I can see Megatron wants to get involved. Christian Malik wants to get involved. Who else is here that wants to get involved as well? Gabs, not you? No? All right. So I'm going to go to Christian Malik first, because I don't believe you've had your say yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to ask a question to Christian Prince. Do you think that Muhammad is the false prophet from Revelation? Or do you think he's like the Antichrist? Or do you think he's neither of them?
All right. Well, you know, Muhammad as a person, if you get my books, you will find that I study the logic of Muhammad and the mentality of Muhammad and the brain of Muhammad. I believe Muhammad is a sick man. He have a mental issues. This is number one. And we can say as a Christians that obviously Muhammad is possessed and he have a satanic problem. Even the Muslims and even Muhammad himself, he confirmed that. If you go to the Quran, and there is a very, very well-known book written by Salman Rushdie long time ago, maybe before many of you even born. It's called Satanic Verses. Satanic Verses is appearing in the Quran as verses, Allah speaking about it, that Allah is going to delete any verses which is thrown by Shaitan to Muhammad, and that is what it's called Satanic Verses. So Allah, he made a promise that whatever Shaitan he put in this Quran, I'm going to take it off. But this is extremely dangerous, because now the Quran, not only Muhammad, we showed you the hadith before, that Muhammad is getting commands from the Shaitan, and now the command is confirmed in the Quran. But Muhammad in the hadith claim that the Shaitan who command Muhammad, he command him good command. Allah in the Quran saying the Shaitan command to Muhammad, Allah will delete it. Here we have another problem. When Muhammad he admit that he is receiving command from Shaitan, the Quran saying Allah will take this command from Shaitan, Muhammad is still a prophet of Allah, which means he is not fired. You see, if I am receiving command from Shaitan, Allah should fire me. I am not qualified to be a prophet no more, for I am receiving command from Shaitan. But this God don't care, simply because this God does not exist. This is Muhammad talking in this verse. Muhammad, after he bowed down to the three daughters of Allah, and he said it is a must for us to pray for them and ask them for intercession. وَهَذِهِ الْغَرَانِيقُ الْعُلَى إِنَّ شَفَاعَتَهُنَّ لَتُرْتَجَى. Those are the Gharaniq, the goddess, the three daughters of Allah. We must intercede to them and pray for them. It's a must. And then he bowed down, and they bowed down. Muhammad in this stage, he was a possessed man, or he was a hypocrite, false man. Choose one. I will leave that to the Muslims. However, the Muslims, they confirm to us that this is what happened to Muhammad, and the Quran confirmed that whatever Shaitan he gave Muhammad, we will take it off. But now, as long that Muhammad is a person who received command from Shaitan, he deliver verses of Shaitan. He deliver verses as it is Quran. To the point now Allah have a problem to the point he need to filter the Quran. If we ask the Muslims, what is the verses Allah is speaking about, not a single Muslim dare to tell you. They will say to you, well, he take it off already. So how you say to me that you Muslims, you recited the Quran by heart and whatever Muhammad he said, and yet you say to me you do not know the verses which Muhammad recited, so you will take it off? And how Allah allowed such a thing to happen to Muhammad, and he is going to receive Quran from the devil, but yet Allah he said, Inni asimuka minan nas, I protect you from people, I protect you from the genie, but he is not protected. Muhammad he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, no poison can kill you and no black magic can affect you. And the funny Muhammad, he died by poison and he was affected by black magic according to the Muslims, not to me. So when you ask me if Muhammad is a false prophet, I say he's a false prophet and he is a sick man in the same time, because false prophet is someone who make a false prophecy. As an example, if you go to the chapter of An-Najm where it says that the judgment day is near and the moon split, this is a verse the Muslim they keep reporting for us, saying this is a miracle. The moon is split, my brother. There's no moon split, and that judgment day is not even close. Look what Muhammad said in chapter 54 verse number 1, that the judgment day is there, is not even near, it's like in the corner. This is a false prophecy Muhammad he mentioned 1400 years ago, and we are still waiting for the false prophecy of the false prophet. And yet the Muslims they say to us that Muhammad was accused of illusion, or Muhammad he was accused by the Arab that he's a person of illusion, but even the hadiths confirm that Muhammad he used to imagine himself having sex with his wife. In fact, he did not. Imagine how much this person is an illusion. So Muhammad is a false prophet, yes, but obviously Muhammad he have a mental issue, and he is using his mental to abuse the title he claimed. As you see in front of you, the prophet continued for such and such period, imagining that he has slept, had sexual relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not. Now imagine I come to you and I say to you, the doctor he gave me this file about a person, and this person he imagined himself doing things, but in fact he never did. And by the way, different hadith says that he imagined that in everything, not only in sex. So how we can trust Muhammad seeing an angel, receiving revelation, when he himself cannot even to be trustworthy to tell us a story about his sex life? In other way, or other word, have you ever heard of somebody even his sex have no witness? Because if I want to have sex, I should have a partner, the women. Even that was imagination, as you see in front of you. So how we can trust such a man who live in illusion? He is mentally ill. He hear voices. Muhammad he said that the mountain they say to me assalamu alaikum. When he walk in the street, rocks they say to Muhammad assalamu alaikum. Muhammad obviously is a crazy man. Muhammad he said that the camel told him he's hungry. The donkey spoke to him. He said to him, and Muhammad asked him, do you like females? The guy he said, no, I don't like females. This is a donkey from San Francisco. So he is a false prophet and he is a sick man with no question and no doubt, and all of this is coming from Islamic books. I hope my answer was not so long.
All right, family. Okay, I want to get a Muslim on in a hot second. Where is Moe? Is Moe, if you're there, or if there's any other Muslims on the panel, is there any Muslim on the panel that hasn't had their voice heard yet? Please come on, Moe. I've seen you been talking in the chat section with Megatron and other people. Please, if you've got the opportunity to unmute your mic, unmute your mic. Yes, hello. Hello?
I think it's the guy with the hair that wants to talk.
Okay. We're going to wait until all the Muslims get the opportunity. All right. Who else? It's Megatron then. I'm going to go to Megatron who has... Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Molly. Go ahead.
New to these hangout things, man. I'm trying to work out what's new. Unmute. You got to excuse me.
No problem.
Okay. Christian Prince mentioned a couple of points. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to get to them. The first one was the satanic verses. Excuse my language.
Okay. Remember that we have rules where we have children.
So we don't even
before you continue,
need to go into that one.
Before you continue,
The poison.
Before you continue, Moe, I'm gonna just highlight to you that we have children watching these shows. Okay. So watch your mouth.
Sorry. Yeah.
Continue.
Sorry. I'm new to this. Sorry. So no swearing whatsoever. No, you're not even.
No swearing.
Minor swear words. Okay. All right. So satanic verses. That's already been debunked. The poison. I'll get to the points one by one. The poison. You mentioned something about the poison. What was his point again? That the prophet said to. Can you please tell him to repeat what was the poison part again?
Okay.
He died by poison. Your prophet, he said that if you eat 7 ajwa, no poison and no magic can affect you. And your prophet was infected by magic and he died by poison. And regarding the satanic verses, why you said that word? It is in your Quran, it is in your hadith, it is in your interpretation that your prophet received satanic verses. Are you accusing Allah that he is lying? I just showed you the verses in the Quran in front of your eyes. So what do you mean this is whatever? This is a shame that you're insulting your God because you call it that word when Allah is the one who said satanic verses is true.
Unauthentic sources all the time. So
I showed you the Quran. I showed you the Quran. Are you saying the Quran is not authentic sources?
Sources. Please, Christian, if I can just speak without you speaking over me, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Megatron, I know you're a troll and you have complete and utter hate. I've realised over the last 6 months that you're
okay. Focus.
Nothing but hate for Islam. So please, if you don't mind. Yeah. Can you mute your mic? Kalam, I'm talking to Christian Prince Kalam.
All right. All right. Focus.
Kalam, you're good at muting Muslims when they're talking to Christian Prince.
Okay, Moe.
But you're not good at muting people when they
I advise
jump in and what's called. Do I make sense?
All right, Moe. I advise you to just watch yourself. Yeah. But continue. Go and ask Christian Prince your question. Continue.
You hear what I said? You
ask Christian Prince.
Mute everyone that was talking to Christian Prince.
Yeah, bro. And just ask Christian Prince your question, innit?
What I'm trying to say is
Christian Prince the question quick time.
Okay. I'm not going to even let Megatron affect my gospel. All right. So he mentioned the satanic verses. They're unauthentic sources, all proven to be fake. If they were true, then there wouldn't be a single Muslim today. Second of all, tempted by the devil. I think the only one that was tempted by the devil was his God, apparently Jesus in the Bible. Can you address that? And second of all, third of all, the Bible mentions poison, where you can drink poison. If you believe in Jesus, you will survive. You won't die. He tried to mention that the Prophet Muhammad was saying that the end of times was not far away, or Judgment Day was not far away. Well, we know he's an Arab speaker. When the Prophet Muhammad mentioned that, he meant it wasn't far away, meaning tomorrow after tomorrow. And this world has been going for centuries and centuries, so not far away doesn't have to mean tomorrow. And I think it was Paul in the Bible who predicted that Jesus will come back in his lifetime.
So are you done?
Literally.
Are you done?
So can you please address all those points, Christian Prince?
Sure. Let us go one by one. You said let me answer now. You said that this is proven to be fabricated. This is my challenge to you. Can you show me where you get the proof? I mean, it's very easy to say it's proven to be fabricated. Obviously, you just admitted that the Quran is a fabricated book because it's your Quran saying that Allah is going to delete whatever Muhammad received as satanic verses, and you are saying to me it's proven to be fabricated. Everybody heard you, be my witness. This guy, he just said that whoever said that the prophet received satanic verses, he is a fabricator, he is a liar. But the Quran is the one who said that. Secondly, you said it's proven to be fabricated, but yet you never quote for us who is the one who said so. If we go right now and read the interpretation of you Muslim scholars, we will read the following. Read with me if you know how to read. I hope you are not illiterate like your prophet. Read carefully with me. This is your Muslims. This is your Muslims statement, not me. What the Muslim statement saying, what your scholar is saying. Let us read together. I hope you are reading with me. وقال البيهقي في سنته volume number 2 page number 2 volume number 2 page number 3114 and Ikrama and Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas is the cousin of the prophet. This is not the guy who work in Walmart, the one who work in the cashier. This is the cousin of the prophet. And Muhammad, he said, no one, Allah, I pray to Allah that to make Ibn Abbas Hibrul Ummah, which means the scholar of the nation. This is the only one Muhammad named as a scholar by his own word. And look what he said. When the prophet, he arrived, he was reciting the chapter of An-Najm, حتى انتهى إلى, until he arrived to أفرأيتم اللات والعزى ومناة الثالثة الأخرى فجرى على لسانه تلك الغرانيق العلا الشفاعة منها ترتجى. Let us translate. He said, Ibn Abbas, remember, this is not Christian Prince, Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad. When the prophet arrived reciting, do you see Al-Lat and Al-Uzza and Manatu Salithat Al-Ukhra, the three daughters of Allah? In his tongue, the words came saying, those are the goddess, which is, they are the highest goddess, which their intercession is needed and to pray for. Then he continues saying, فقال فسمع بذلك مشركو أهل المدينة فسروا بذلك. And then the mushrikeen, the kuffar, the pagans, the Arab, the family of Muhammad, they heard Muhammad saying that and they were so happy. If we continue, we can show you in many places. Not only that, even he bowed down. He bowed down and they bowed down with him. Let us give you more reference because you might say now, this is how the Muslim, by the way, they finish the topic. They say, it's proven to be lie. It's proven. Where? Show me. Give me a reference. Majma'u al-Zawaid, volume number 7, page number 70. And then we can go. We say here, we found the following. Let us read together. قال Abdullah, etc. Abdullah, he said, and this is reported in Muslim, volume number 2, page number 88, and reported by Al-Bukhari, volume number 6, page number 52, عن الأسود بن يزيد عن عبد قال أول سورة أنزلت فيها سجدة والنجم فقال فسجد الرسول وسجد من خلفه إلا رجل. Let us see what this is about. This is about Muhammad receiving the satanic verses. He bowed down and the kuffar bowed down for him because they are worshiping one God. And you are telling me this is a fabricated, this is Sahih al-Bukhari in front of your eyes. And let me show you the hadith number so you don't say to me it's weak, because I know the recipe. Muslims, they have one answer. Anything you say to them, it is weak. It's proven to be wrong. Volume number 6, book number 60, hadith number 386. Let me show you the other one. Hold on, we are not done. All right. This is Sahih al-Bukhari too. All right. Hadith number 3852, book number 63, hadith number 79. Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. Sahih Muslim. Allah Apostle, he recited the Surah of An-Najm and performed prostration during the recite, and all those who were along with him prostrated themselves except an old man. But those, who are they, those men? They are, read with me, those are kuffar. The guy, he died and he's a kafir. They are bowing down with Muhammad. And this is the reference in the front of you. Sahih Muslim 576. So you Muslims, when you say to me, this is a proven to be lie, it is your lie. Now let us go to the poison. You said to me that the Bible says, if somebody drink poison, he will not die. My friend, we are a Christian. We believe that Jesus himself died. So obviously you have a stupid understanding of our Bible. If our God himself, he died in the cross, how in the world you get that verse with that meaning? That verse saying that whoever believe in me and die will live. So the Messiah, he said we will die, he said we will be crucified, he said we will be killed, he said we will be slaughtered. He said and spoke about someone like your prophet. He said time will come and people will slaughter you, will kill you, thinking they are doing favor to God. And he's speaking about Muhammad and his followers, and yet you are saying to me we believe if we drink poison we will not die. This is not what it says. It says that if you drink poison, if they kill you, if they slaughter you, you promised life, for you are alive with Jesus. Now we go to the Quran. Muhammad, he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, you will not be affected by the black magic and you will not die. Do you see it? If you eat 7 ajwa, then we find the funny Muhammad saying something more funny and more hilarious. He said that he died by poison himself. Read carefully with me. Read carefully. السم الذي أكلت في خيبر. You claim to speak Arabic maybe, right? Here we go. يا عائشة ما أزال أجد ألم الطعام الذي أكلت بخيبر فهذا أوان وجدت انقطاع أبهري من ذلك السم. This is the hadith. Sahih al-Bukhari. Don't tell me Sahih al-Bukhari is weak. Prophet said in the element of which he died. Which element? Which he died. Not the element of being sick. He's dying. Used to say, hold on, stop. Used to say, which means every day. Used to say, oh Aisha, I feel the pain I ate, I feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar. Khaybar is a Jewish tribe. Muhammad, he slaughtered those people and he raped their women. I ate at Khaybar, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from the poison. But hold on, Muhammad, he just admitted that he is a false prophet. Why? Because in the Quran, Muhammad, he said that Allah said to him, if Muhammad is fabricating Quran, I am going to seize him from his right hand, and I am going to cut his aorta. So the Quran confirmed if Muhammad is a false prophet, what Allah will do? ثم لقطعنا منه الوتين, chapter 69 verse number 48. Let us go to the translation. So you see, I am not making things up. If Muhammad is fabricating Quran, if Muhammad making up Quran, certainly we will seize him by his right hand, and then certainly we are going to cut his artery of his heart. But hold on, isn't it the hadith of Muhammad saying that Muhammad, his aorta is being cut off? So Muhammad himself here, he got himself busted. He died by poison, yet he claimed he ate every day ajwa, 7 ajwa, and nobody can destroy him. He died by poison, infected by black magic, but he claimed that the Quran says that he is protected from the man and from the genie. He died by poison, but yet the hadith about the poison say that the Jewish woman, when she gave him poison, she said to the prophet, when he asked her why you did that, she said, well, if you are a prophet of God, Allah will protect you. If you are not, then you are a thief and you will die. And he said, Muhammad, he said to her, there's no way Allah will let you succeed with your exam, which means he said that for sure I am a prophet, and he agreed with this. He will not fail into that test. But as you see, Muhammad, he died by poison. So when you say to me, this is rejected, this is not accepted, I heard this song thousands of times before, and you have no idea you are talking to who. I said nothing yet, but I know our time is up. Otherwise, I can continue until tomorrow, showing you a reference. You have no ability even to carry in the top of your back, the same as the Quran saying that Allah, he wrote the book of the Torah, all of it in tablet to Moses. Imagine how many trucks. I can give you more trucks than the trucks of Allah which he gave to Moses to carry. Are you ready?
All right. On that note, okay, family, I know we've got so many of you guys here that want to jump on and have your say. What I want to do right now, okay, is close down this show. Okay, I want to close down this show. But if you guys are here and you're supporting us over here at Titans TV, please, share this with your friends, your family members, as many people as you possibly can. If you haven't already hit the like button, hit the like button. And for those of you guys, who aren't already subscribed to Titans TV, we do loads of discussions and presentations, and debates constantly at this channel. So if you love these types of discourses and exchange of ideas and information, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification button as well. But I want to actually shut down this show right here, okay? And then I want to continue the show over on Christian Prince's channel. All right. So again, let me just quickly, you know me, I do shameless plugs all day long, and these plugs are not even for my own channel. These plugs are actually for other people's channel, because I believe in sharing and shedding love upon other people. Okay, if you've got a candle, it is your duty to light at least 1, 2, 3, 10 candles if possible. Okay, that's what true love is all about. All right, so please, Christian Prince is an awesome channel, or the Arabian Prophet is an awesome channel to go and subscribe to. You've heard him so far. I don't even have to say anymore. I don't have to sell, Christian Prince to you. Please go over to his channel, subscribe to his channel, and we're going to continue off air on his channel, off air on Titans TV, but over on Christian Prince's channel, we're going to continue these discussions. All right. And I'm going to invite an atheist, okay, to ask the next question. Then we're going to get some Muslims to ask some questions. And until Christian Prince says, you know what? It's enough. I need to come off here. I need to look after my family. I need to eat some food. I need to do whatever the case is. All right. So right now I'm going to sign off, but I'm going to ask Christian Prince just to leave us with some last words over here at Titans TV before we go over to him.
Thank you, my friend, for having me. It was an honor to be in your program. I'm glad to meet all the good ones, and I hope I did not get anyone upset. But let me tell you, when you say the truth, you make people upset. You cannot be making people happy unless you are totally hypocrite, even your family. If you agree with everybody, it's mean you are no one. Just be truthful and be honest. And I thank this gentleman for having me. He's a great friend, great person. I am honored to be between all of you. I love the black African. I defend them always, and I believe that all of us, we are brothers and sisters in Christ, and we have one fight against the devil. Even if you're not a Christian, for me, I believe you are my brother in Christ. I believe in that. So please don't reject what I believe, for I love you, and my Lord the Messiah, he said, love them, love even your enemy, bless them, bless those who curse you. I bless and I pray for the Muslims who are cursing me right now. For the Messiah, he love you and he don't hate you. And if you don't mind, my brother, if you don't mind, post the link of my channel under the info of your video there, so people who like to join us, they can join us and they can continue with us. And whoever you are, a Muslim, please feel free to come and debate me. I am the Christian Prince, and I am a prince by his name, the Almighty God, Jesus the Christ, and his name is glorious. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, family, you will find all the details either in the chat section or underneath in the description box for Christian Prince's channel. So please go over to Christian Prince's channel and support us over there. We're going to be there till the early hours of the morning. So please go and visit the channel. All right, family, we're signing out, but we're going to be continuing live over on Christian Prince's channel. Peace and love. I'll see you on the other side. Oh, man. Young Cali, baby. All right. So, okay, Christian Prince. Okay, we are live on Christian Prince's channel right now. I know we've got a few other people that would love to ask you some questions over here on Titans TV. I'm going to open up the mic to Megatron. Okay, so Megatron, your mic is open. Please ask Christian Prince your questions.
Christian Prince, brilliant show. Thank you very much. Can you describe how Allah is a man God according to Islam, and that how he has 10 fingers? And just please elaborate on the anthropomorphic features of Allah, please.
I did not hear the question. Can you repeat, please? If you can, I think the sound is coming to me because you are using the phone. It's not coming good. So if you can tell me, Kalam, what he was saying.
Okay, so I think he's asked you basically for the man God. So in Islam, I believe they have a man God. So could you just kind of go into some detail with that?
Well,
please?
the Muslims, they refuse to accept that how Jesus is God, but yet he's a man. But in the fact, the Muhammad, he described his God as a man. And actually, Muhammad is worried that in the judgment day, the Muslims, they will be confused about between two people. One of them is the Antichrist, the false Messiah, and the other one is Allah. Now, if you read with me here, you will see the hadith saying the following. This is the hadith, and this is a Sahih hadith. I hope Muslims are watching. The Prophet said, I have told you so much about the Dajjal. The Dajjal in Islam is a false liar Messiah, which means he's a person who will come and he will claim to be the Messiah, but he's a false man. That I'm afraid that you may not understand. The Antichrist is short-hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and eye-sightless, and neither protruding and nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, and you should know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So Muhammad, he is afraid that the Muslims, they might be confused about the look of Allah and the look of the false Messiah. And the only difference between the look of Allah and the look of the false Messiah is the right eye. And that give us a clear proof that Allah is a man. Because why in the word he is describing how short, how tall, how his hair, his whatever, even his bum, why he is describing all those things, and then he says, I am afraid that you may be confused between the false Messiah and Allah. You should know that your Lord is not one eye. So obviously this guy, he have the look of Allah, copying the look of Allah. But remember, the hadith says that this is the false Messiah, which supposedly he is claiming to be the Messiah. So how he is trying to clone the Messiah, but yet the Muslims, they will think that this is Allah. That because obviously Muhammad is saying here clearly that Allah is a man and he's not like the Messiah.
Okay.
They actually rejected him. That our Prophet said he is one blind in one eye, and our Prophet said Allah is not blind in one eye, so he is not Allah.
So what is the difference between them? What is the difference between Allah and the Antichrist?
The meaning 180 degrees.
My friend, explain to me what is the difference. The Muslim will be confused about what? The Muslim will be confused about what? About the look. About the look. The look of who? The look of the false Messiah. Hold on. About the look of the false Messiah, not about the look of the false Messiah and the real Messiah. He is saying your Lord. Is the Messiah is your Lord? Is Jesus your Muslims is your Lord? So Muhammad is speaking about Allah.
After anyways, how is that even related?
What?
How is that related? What are you saying? What's wrong with you? Why would you say such a thing when it's absolutely the opposite?
I'm not saying, I mean, my friend, what is the difference? What is the only difference? So we can recognize the false Messiah from Allah. What is the only difference according to your Prophet?
You're the false Messiah, okay? I'll use the same.
My friend, I want an answer. What is the only difference? What is the only difference between the false Messiah, who is a man, and your God? Can you tell me the answer? What is the only difference? What is the only difference? I'm waiting for your answer. There is only one difference in the look between Allah, your Lord, and the false Messiah, which is the eye. Do you agree?
What are you saying? It doesn't say there's only one difference.
It says that Muhammad, he mentioned only one difference. It says you should know that your Lord is not one eye, while the other guy is one eye sighted. Didn't see it. What do you mean? What do you mean? People are laughing, my friend. People are laughing. If you try to deny it, that's mean you are making yourself a joke for everybody. This is what it says. He's comparing between the look of who? The look of a man, not a God, not an angel. This guy is a man. He is a human. He is going to come to us claiming that he is the Messiah, but yet he is powerful. He will do miracles. Listen carefully. Listen, don't talk. And he is going to make the Muslims confused. Confused about what? About him being what? Being Lord, being God. So Muhammad is saying to you, be careful. Allah is not one-eyed. This guy is one-eyed. So what is the difference between them?
Okay, can I just pause 1 second? Yusuf, just 1 second. Is it possible, okay, because I know it's going to be very difficult for me to moderate this chat section, okay? So I know Christian Prince is able to moderate on his channel and mute on his channel. So if I can get you guys, okay, to migrate over via the Skype. Okay, so if you've got Skype, Yusuf, if you can go over onto Christian Prince's Skype channel, I believe it's the Debate TV. Let me just double check that.
Yes, Debate TV.
Debate TV. So do you have Skype, Yusuf?
Just post my channel in your page, and if they want, they can go there, and we can continue. I understand that you are tired, and actually I've been here for many hours, but I don't mind to take the Muslims for a couple of hours more because it's fun.
Okay, so Yusuf, okay, just because I'm gonna be really upfront with you. I know I'm not gonna be able to moderate it completely. So if you have Skype, do you have Skype by any chance?
I don't.
You don't have Skype. Okay.
I'll download it.
Okay.
But why not here? Why not here?
Yep. Sorry.
Kalam.
Yes, Moe.
My friend, I'm going to go off to my channel, and thank you very much for having me here. It was really a pleasure to be there. And all the Muslims who want, they can call me live. I'm still there. I might stay there for maybe half hour. We will see. We are here almost every day, so Muslims always they can call us. And you yourself, feel free, my friend. As I said, you can invite me anytime you want. If I can come, I will be so happy, and I will be honored. Maybe one day I can see you face to face and have some coffee together.
Definitely, that would be wonderful.
Thank you very much, and have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye, Christian. Bye. So,
all right, guys. Is my voice good? Did you have fun? I'm sure Christian Prince, he lost. I mean, like, come on. We have to admit. The Muslims, they made me shish kebab as usual. This is why always every month I have to spend a lot of money buying glue, because they turn me pieces. After I close, I have to spend the whole night putting myself together. I mean, what I can do? Weak. We are weak, and we don't make sense. Isn't it obvious? Welcome, welcome. I hope today the people, they saw how crazy this cult is. This is the most stupid religion. They have big mouth. They call us names. They call us kuffar. They call us najis. They call us whatever they call us, but they cannot answer a question. They are used to talk to people who have no knowledge, people who knows nothing. They expect you to talk about Osama bin Laden, ISIS. ISIS is not Islam. Yeah, this is what they do, because simply they always meet people who they are sadly uneducated. Education today became rare. People, they waste their time, watching silly stuff. Actually, if you go right now, if you go and check any live channel which is run by a woman showing her panty, you will see how big the number is. There's apps in the internet like LiveMe, Presscrope, wherever they call them. A girl, she is sitting, and she is putting her toes in her nose, and she is getting boogers, and she have like 15,000 watching, and we have 365. I mean, this is how it is. A woman, she is doing unboxing for her bikini. She have 30 people watching live, not after 6 months, live. Muslims, they are not used to see people like you and people like me. And today they learned a big lesson, that Islam is not what they taught.